What's up everyone, it's Kara here and I am back, and I have been on a heart health kick lately with the recipes I'm giving you. I'm trying to bump it up a notch, and heart health is so important. It's one of the #1 killers of both men and women. So it's really easy for you guys to incorporate a lot of basic ingredients into your diet, still eat delicious foods, and keep that heart healthy. So today's recipe is going to be a delicious, healthy brownie that incorporates some gains, obviously. I got myself here some of the triple chocolate biscuit machine whey that we're going to use for this recipe. If you don't have this one on hand, I would suggest using a chocolate of some sort, but we're going to incorporate this with something that should already be one of your daily rituals, and that's the avocado, high in MUFAs, or monounsaturated fatty acids, which are excellent for your heart, and they are great to add into your diet. Loads of vitamins and minerals, just superfood right there with the avocado. And we're also going to use our friend the black beans, which again, great for heart health, very high in fiber, so it's going to help reduce your cholesterol, and it's also got a lot of other vitamins and minerals in it, so, and inexpensive. So black beans and avocados are going to be a big part of this recipe. Oven's preheated to 350 degrees. We are going to bake this, and I'm going to make for you today a single serve brownie. So what I've got here is just an oven safe single serve, so whatever you guys have laying around at home, I've got that sprayed. And what we're gonna do for this recipe, you don't need a food processor. If you have it, that's great, and it'll blend it all up great, but I'm just gonna use my basic Ninja blender. So we're gonna go ahead and put all the ingredients in here and blend it up. We're going to add in, first thing's gonna be 1 whole egg. I've got an organic egg here. Next thing we're gonna add in for our fat source is some coconut oil, the highly debated coconut oil, which I'm gonna add about 4 to 5 grams already melted into this recipe. For your beans, what you're gonna wanna do is actually rinse your black beans. You don't wanna just buy them and use them. They're gonna be in a lot of black water, basically. But go ahead and rinse them. For those of you worried about sodium, by rinsing any of your canned fruits and vegetables and things like that, it's gonna rinse away some of the sodium. So I have here 2 ounces of black beans measured out that we're gonna put in there, that are all rinsed off, good to go. And then next for the avocado, I've got already sliced up. You're gonna wanna get a pretty ripe avocado, and I've got 40 grams here sliced up that we're gonna throw in there. We're now gonna add in the protein, and I'm going to add in about a half a scoop of the triple chocolate biscuit, and hopefully I get some of those little chocolate chips in there with it. Oh, about a half a scoop. That's what I like about this protein. You get the little mini chocolate chips in there. Oh yeah, I hear them going in. Next, I'm going to use some Hershey's Cocoa Special Dark. I personally prefer the Special Dark over the regular. I think it gives it a more chocolatey flavor. We're gonna add I'm just gonna, like a tablespoon of that. For sweetener, I'm gonna use the Splenda brown sugar blend, and I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon of that. You could use regular brown sugar if you're a Splenda hater, or you could use coconut sugar, whatever you like. Add a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. And since we are baking this, we still need to add our leavening agents. So we're gonna add baking soda and baking powder, and I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of each of those. And last, I am gonna add in some pure vanilla extract, and I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of that. So now that we've got everything in our blender, what I'm gonna do is, you guessed it, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it all up. This batter is gonna be thick. As you noticed, we didn't add any flour to it, so it's a flourless recipe. But the avocado and the black beans, it's gonna make a fairly thick batter. So you do want it to be thick. If it's too thick where it's not blending, you could add just a little bit of water if you need to, but you wanna keep the batter thick. So let's go ahead and get this blended up. All right, your batter should look nice and thick, just like a brownie batter once you've got it all blended together. I'm gonna go ahead and using a spatula so I get everything out of it, I'm gonna go ahead and dump it into my sprayed little ramekin here. Spread it evenly in your pan. So this is optional, but at this point you can add any toppings you like to your brownie. I've got here just some mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I measured out like 8 grams of mini chocolate chips. You could mix them in. I'm just gonna put them all on top so that they're nice and kind of melty. I'm gonna go ahead and let this bake for about 15 minutes and check it. I want mine to be a little, like, I like an undercooked brownie, so depending on how you like it, you may want to let it cook upwards of 20 to 25 minutes, but I'm gonna start with 15 and we'll see you when it's all done. All right guys, 15 minutes in the oven is all that I needed. So I took it out and it's nice and soft still and melty. Here, I'll poke it with my finger because it's mine, so I can do that. So it's nice and soft still. This doesn't get all dried out. This brownie is, ooh Lord, a nice fudgy consistency. So it's gonna be very filling. It's a little bit higher in fat, yes, but heart healthy fat. So just make it fit in your everyday life. Make it part of your ritual. You guys are gonna love this. I'm gonna top it with like a little scooper of ice cream and enjoy this dessert guilt-free. I hope you guys check this out and keep checking back for more recipes.